Morning, everyone. This morning I'm going to talk about stinging nettle. One of the things I love learning about on the homestead is not wasting things. So I've been reading a little bit about the good old stinging nettle and all these amazing good properties. I've had it as tea before, but as I'm getting more and more into soap making and getting more requests for certain colours and things like that, one of the suggestions has been to use stinging nettle as one of the colours that retains the green once it goes through saponification to turn into soap. So sometimes I think we could name our homestead Stinging Nettle Homestead, because wherever I try and grow something, as soon as a bit of water's added, these guys start coming up. I don't know if you can see the stingers on that one. So I've just weeded my herb garden, and I've probably got more stinging nettles than herbs. Stinging nettles and mint seem to grow well in my herb garden. This is a bit of spinach that I've just picked before it goes. You can see it's starting to go to head, bolt from the bit of sunlight we've had, so I've picked that for have with lunch today. So what I'm going to do is pop this into the trusty dehydrator, which was my mum's before it was mine, had for absolute ever. I think she even bought it second hand. So I'm just going to layer it all in and dry it up, so then I can whiz it up into a powder and have a go at making soap. I've got a bit of an idea for a soap with the Clarendon logo on it for where I make, for where we live, and so for that I'm going to need green, so I'm going to give it a go. So the dehydrator's filled up, and as you can see I've done it quite bursting at the seams because I'm imagining this is going to wilt down pretty quick. So I might also make a tea with some of the fresh stuff and pop some in our dinner tonight and see how we go. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, kettle's boiled, so let's add stinging nettle tea. There we go. Smells very green. Like the colour green. I've added a little bit more to see if I can really get that green colour coming through, but it's still pretty, light green, very light green. But I want to try it hot as well as cold, so I'll give it a few more minutes. So I have many ears, and it's caused by too much fluid build up in my ears. So salt retention, inflammation, all that kind of stuff really mucks with my ears and gives me vertigo. So stinging nettle, from everything I've read and heard, should actually be quite good for that because it lowers inflammation. It's good for flushing your kidneys and your liver. It's good for salt retention. If you have urinary tract infections, it's meant to be quite good at flushing that out. And they also say that if you get inflammation in your joints and things like that, actually stinging your skin around that area is meant to help directly with inflammation. So today I did a fair bit of the weeding without gloves on, so I've done a bit of that anyway. So we'll see how they feel. But Annie and I have been away with the kids for a few days up on the York Peninsula, so we have ate and drunk way too much of the merry stuff. So I'm thinking probably for Monday morning, school's back for one of our kids. The rest go back tomorrow. that, let's get back on track for the last term for the year, and perhaps singing Nettle might help me do that. So I've had this boiling now for perhaps 4 or 5 minutes, and it's still not that wilted. Not as wilted as I expect, and the colour's just a super light green. But I don't know. I don't know how long you'd let it steep, because if you want it hot, it smells. I don't know. Like if you'd boil it up a bit of spinach, I guess it has that really green vegetable smell. How to describe that? It's actually it's refreshing. I'm actually thinking as a chilled drink, I prefer it. Just a mild kind of nutty green flavour to it, really. Like green, I mean, your spinaches, your broccoli, anything like that. If you were to drink a bit of the water that it's been steamed in, might try that every day this week. Just come out the back door here, and mind you, I just weeded the majority of it out, but it'll come up pretty quick. It won't stay weeded long, so especially in the spring weather. Won't drink the bottom floaties. Nettle tea. Wish I tried that a while ago, but anyway, feels nice. Now apparently all the little stinging barbs, as soon as the hot water touches them, they dissolve in the hot water. So let's just hope that's the case. Yeah, but that was quite refreshing and delicious. And they're still really, really green and not that wilted. So I might really pump that up and fill it up, and put some fresh hot water in and steep it for a bit longer. Taste test. I've got Embles, who is going to try the Nettle tea. What do you think? What do you think? So, what's it taste like? It tastes like trees. I said it tastes green. It's out in the background with the tractor. And what do we say in the video? Bye. No. Subscribe. We say, I hope a little bit of what we've done today resonates